I call you. It was like not texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you burnt. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun and pain, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Let's go. What's up, chat?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. As this drive will start at the 25-yard line. First carry for Najee Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was defensive front. They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. The pass forced out to it, and he's going to have to eat this one. It's down again.
That's what we talking about.
That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They ran a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and on the opening drive of the afternoon.
Bro, trash. He left the game.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. A short throw there to Strange. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. He'll take this all the way up to midfield. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Now Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Reschedule? Okay.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 79 yards. And the Jags are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes to throw once more. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
7-7, our score after one. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession, as they've got it as we resume action.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
So force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15. And the Jaguar first down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Complete to Washington. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down, Jacksonville.
Back to the ground with ETN. No gain on the play there, second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a 2nd and 10. Another tote for ETN. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
Let's go. Easy. Read it. Put it on. It's on. Great job.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Red on red. Tomato. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. On the slant, he finds Washington. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun.
Here's Lawrence. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They tried the 3rd and 1.
Hey, Jupiter.
They'll run with ETN. And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now Lawrence to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
They'll get that underneath ETN. Oh, he's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chiefs 7.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores we get back at it on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Trash bag in the... Go to the kitchen.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now it's Mahomes again. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now Mahomes.
Oh, good pass.
Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bucker is on target. And we are tied at 14. Square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they're already...
Man!
Force it in, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 37. And as they fell on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Smith. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has a 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside, where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
This a 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Smith is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
This is the type of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortune. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point by Bucker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered, yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Throwing now, Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
Go, let's go. Take right open. Go.
Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Hey, gun.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Oh, good pick.
That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is
Good pick. That was a good game. Good game. For sure. Why are you? What? Why ain't you laying down?
Why they got to do that? For what reason? Why can't I keep up with this? Somebody reach out tonight and tell me all I want is money. I just want to get my collection back up. I just paid a lot of money for this shit. Just don't make no shit. Why you got a crap run? I haven't been calling. I'm not on this no more. I got a few dollars left. Why ain't my shoe got me? You know, we go to the day, go get credit, go to the facility.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Portland Sutton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. On first down, here's Nix to throw. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Broncos. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll get this complete to Trent Sherfield. And he's brought
brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is foul mix. Touchdown, Denver. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. No run. This is Jalen Warren. Yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive.
In trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Cooper in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The shotgun, it's A-Rob. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long for middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he is upended. What an awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Bo Nix, touchdown Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
630, 319.
From the gun, Rodgers. Forced out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Here's a screen set up for Warren. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
That's good for us.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Again, it's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. First down throw for Nix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. This one complete to Sutton. Into space at the 45. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Nix now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing, Nix to the outside, hauled in by Sutton.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's Dobbins. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the puck. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Steelers 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. They'll look to set up the screen here. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Here comes second and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Hey, take 26.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. And this is a long one. Officially 64-yard field goal attempt. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Rodgers now. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Here's Warren. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. Here's Rodgers.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this